Evening, peeps. Evening. Have we got the mic rolling? Yes, we have. Evening. How are we doing? So, we have got round 4 for you guys tonight of the Team Oliver Racing GR3 League. We are live from Laguna Seca. Tricky circuit if you don't know it, but we'll see if they do tonight. It's the sprint race format, so we've got 2 races for you guys tonight. I'm not sure what the settings are going to be weather-wise, so could be interesting. We'll see. It's Laguna Seca though, so it's probably going to be a dust bowl all night. We'll see. I don't know if there's options to put rain on here, is there? I'd have thought there is. But we'll see how we get on though. I'll have to go through points without a... That's wrong, come on. Without a picture for you guys, unfortunately, because... Oh, that's wrong. My phone's broke. I dropped it, and now it's smashed. So I'll have to read them out as best I can. Right, so, yes, round 4 tonight. Laguna Seca. Merch still available, people. T-shirts and tickets. Oh my God. There you go. Let's get that bit out of the way. All right, let's have a look then. So let's see who's in the room. 10 drivers racing in pros tonight. We've got Potomac Potts, we've got Mark, we've got Gecko, we've got Philo, Fat Pickles, we've got Ace Killer, we've got Blue Racer, we've got Brinky, we've got Elvio, and we've got Jambu in the house tonight, and little old me tucked away there at the bottom. So it's 2 races tonight. We've got the short sprint race and then the feature race after the qualifying session. Let's just put the nonsense on quickly. So qualifying, if you didn't already know, has changed this season. It is a single lap shootout, basically. So they only get 1 out lap, 1 hot lap, and then they throw themselves back in the pits. And qualifying is set up like that. So we'll see how they get on in qualifying. A couple of minutes left to go until they kick the... Well, probably about a minute left to go before we kick that off. What time have we got to... Might be 5 minutes past or 4 minutes past. I'm not too sure. So yeah, Laguna Seca, it's a tricky circuit. We've got the corkscrew. If you don't know this circuit, it's a downhill section with a great big right-hander on the way in. It drops down the hill into a left-hander. There's a great big change in height there as well. It can unsettle these GR3 cars, or GT3 cars. Big shout out to the Team Oliver Racing guys as well, and the Mature Racing Club over there on Facebook. Team Oliver Racing are the truck racing maniacs that have decided to help us out in... Well, we're helping them out, they're helping us out with advertising for both. So yeah, big shout out to Team Oliver Racing over there. Stuart and Michael drive the trucks in the Truck Racing Championship up and down the country. And yeah, if you get a chance, go and see it. It's definitely worth the watch. I'll get a little look at liveries from the rear end anyway. If we just flick through the drivers. Some of Gecko's livery there. Driver's ready to go out by the sounds of it. Revs up. That's what I need to do. And let's turn the sound on for you, like you can hear those revs now. Let's not forget that. Always get told off in the chat. Where you lot for that? cars, a few BMWs, a few McLarens. Look like we've got Brinky heading out to start his outlap. Let's get on board with him. Sorry about the... So this would be down towards turn 1, but it is a long pit exit here. So this is the Andretti hairpin. This is actually pit out, but right next to it was the Andretti hairpin. Let's get ourselves onto a bit of chase cam. So into turn 2 then, a right-hander. Again, you just got to be careful on these corners. Early on in the race, they're all going to be pushing for position. The last thing you want to do is stick some wheels on these outside edges. All sand, as you can see, absolutely no grip. The left-hander up the hill. Fast left-hander coming up again. Just got to be so careful on the exit. That one, don't want to run wide. You might see 1 or 2 incidents of that. Up and over the hill then into this corkscrew section. You'll see Blau down the hill, just wants to throw the rear end of these rear wheel drive cars out. Next couple of corners then here at Laguna Seca. See Brinky start his hot lap. The driver's already out on circuit as well, just 30 seconds between drivers. They send them out. Brinky then starting his hot lap. There's the Andretti hairpin, turn 1. A little wobble. Oh, he's got a wobble on through there. There you go. Tyre's still a tiny bit dirty as well. Has to gather it up a teeny bit through that corner. Unfortunately, we won't get to see all qualifying laps because obviously there are drivers already out on circuit. See Brinky then up the hill. So let's start at the top. There's a few drivers we've not seen for a few weeks, so next week I'll leave those out of the list, but it is LVO Tricks leading the championship at the minute. We're not on board with him, we're obviously on board with Brinky, but LVO's got 142 points. He's followed by Gecko Racer in second with 120 points. Philo's in third with 109 points. Blue Racer is fourth with 73 points. Ultimate Pop fifth with 71 points. Ace Killer is sixth with 67 points. Fat Pickles Bro is seventh with 48 points. Brinky crosses the line. Yeah, so Fat Pickles in 7th with 48 points. Jambu again. Kicking up some sand. Mart is in 8th with 45 points. Jambu is in 9th with 32 points. Brinky is in 10th with 30 points. We've got Punani Pilgrim, Nick and Scotty, who we've not seen for a few weeks. They are on 26, 11 points, none and none. So Jambu comes through then. So still Brinky on pole. Next man to cross the line towards this final corner. Tricky. Bit of a twitch glitch going on for Mark. See where he ends up. Oh, he's in pole for the time being, quarter of a second faster than Brinky. It is then going to be Fat Pickles. See the other drivers out on circuit, just on their outlaps. They've got to be careful they don't slow anybody else down. Kekwed, evening, how you doing, brother? You okay? Then he's now coming up towards this final corner. So great big left-hander over 90. Wobble on for him on the way out of there as well. Pickles then towards the line. He puts in a 1:22.7, so he stays fourth. He now enters the pits. It is Ace Killer up towards the line then. himself into second position with a 120.8. That was Mart on pole with a 121.3 then. Okay, interesting. Everyone getting a wobble on through that final corner. Potter up towards the line now. Potter that goes quicker, 120.5. Doesn't give me Mart's time there. Let's go back. Who is it next? Blue Racer. Some wobbly lobbies going on. Oh, Blue Racer. Oh, he's backwards. He's backwards. There you go, wheel on the sand. Around you go. He's got to be careful. He's nobody. Oh, LVO just coming through. I was about to say nobody coming through, but LVO was already up next to him. So that could be him at the back of the pack here at Laguna. 7 and 6 at the minute, but we wait for other drivers. It's coming just like Philo gets a little wobble on through the bottom end of the corkscrew there. Again, nearly follows Blue Racer through there, just manages to gather it up. Let's put him deep into that final corner for Philo. What's that going to do for his time? Fourth. Okay. Who else is out? Gecko and LVO. Gecko up to the line. He's going to put in a pole sitting lap of a 119.8. Just leaves LVO out on track then to try and beat that. Little purple sector. Blue Racer's already in the chat. I hate this track. That should have been capitals. Blue Racer shouting. LVO then up towards the line. Can he sit himself at the top? Yes, he can. 119.872. Gecko second, then Potter third. Mart in fourth. Ace Killer fifth. Philo sixth. Brinky in seventh. Jambu eighth. Blue Racer ninth. What happened to Fat Pickles? Did you end up backwards as well? Possibly. 9 seconds. Yeah, I think you're. Blue Racer and Fat Pickles both getting themselves backwards here at Laguna. Just finished watching the Norwegian Championship GT3. From one race to another. Nice, committed. I like it. Here he is then. Pole sitter, LVO. Championship leader currently, 22 points ahead of Gecko. On 20.1 he's put in. Should have clicked off him then, as he was just disappearing off into the sunset, shouldn't I? Yes, it is the 2-race format tonight. Let's find that as well. Let's find that, shall we? Can we do that? Of course we can do that. We can find that. We can look at that. The phone's not that broke. So 15 lap race 1, followed by a 29 lap race 2. Let's have a look at weather. Random weather, so it is Laguna in the desert, as you can see, so no idea what happens with that. Any tyres for the race in race 1, no mandatory pit stops or tyres required. You start with 100% of fuel. Race 2, slightly different, so it's a reverse grid. They start with 70% of fuel time, and they weather on track, twilight, all slots random again for weather. But they must use, it says, let's have a look. You must use a set of racing softs in the race. All tyres are open to use. You're free to use as many tyres as you like. I'm not sure if that's meant to read mediums as well. We'll see. Let's have a look at those official results then. Elvio, oosh, 120.1. Gecko in second with a 120.2. Potter 120.5. Mark 121.3. Ace Killer 121.3. Philo 6 with a 121.3. Brinky 7th 121.5. Jambu in 8th with a 121.8. We've got Blue Racer 129.5 in 9th. In fact, Pickles are 138.5. Both of those last two drivers, I think, ending up backwards. The point gap. Oh, now you're asking. Why do you ask? Between who? Between who in particular? Anyone in particular? Let's have a look. Let's whip that up, shall we? Whoosh. Right, race 1 just about to get underway. So there's 22 points between race leader Elvio and Gecko. That we know. There's 11 points between Gecko and Philo. But let's not miss the start of this race. Don't worry, we've got it. No, we aren't. We're in. Round 4 just about to get underway then. First sprint race, 15 laps coming up. Can they keep it out of the sand? Can they keep it out of the dirt? Lights go on. It drops now. Everybody away well. Ooh, little wobble there from Elvio. Gecko squeezes his way through. Oh no! Who was that ended up a bit sideways? I think, oh, that might have been Ace Killer, I think, in the green BMW. Got a wobble on. Drivers out. Let's see what's going on up front then. Gecko then managed to get a good start, managed to pull his way in front of Elvio. Elvio getting a wobble on off the line. Need to hold on to that one. Potter slots his way into 3rd. Martin 4th. Brinky up to 5th position. Philo 6th. Jambu 7th. Racer in 8th. Ace Killer 9th after his little wobble. Fat Pickles 10th. On track so far. There's Gecko leading us into the corkscrew. Got to be careful through there as well. You don't want to be picking up penalties. A few drivers getting a bit of a wobble on. Philo having a look at Brinky. Lexus V BMW. He holds that one. Fends off the pink BMW behind him. Philo pushing hard. And Jambu's under threat here. Blue Racer goes through, takes that position off him into 7th. Jambu 8th, Ace Killer looking for 8th as well, right behind Jambu as we head across the line to start lap 2. Pack already breaking up. Oh, Ace Killer looking, have a look at Jambu around the outside. Brinky now gets overtaken by Philo in front. Pressured him into the Andretti hairpin, got that position. Kicking up the sand through there. Philo's struggling. Back into that BMW, trying to let go on most of these corners. In 4th, falling off the back of Potter in 3rd a little bit. 2 second gap between those two. There it is. Team Oliver Racing logo emblazoned down the side of Potter's car. Oh, someone's backwards. Who's backwards? It's Philo. Where is he? Ah, he's backwards again. He's trying to get this BMW pointing in the right direction, but Fat Pickles comes through. He puts himself at the back of the pack here, Philo, in race 1. Still a long way to go. Drive that car properly, Philo. Stop messing about. Philo then, big mistake at the corkscrew. It's put him backwards. We've seen him backwards trying to get the car pointing forwards. He's still struggling to hold on to the back end of this thing. See how he gets on. Gecko then starting to clear a bit of air between himself and Elvio. 0.7 of a second. Potter as well, struggling to hang on to the back. Those two guys in front. Still keeps himself ahead of Martin fourth. 1.5 seconds between those two. Philo falling out. He was just got himself ahead of Blue Racer and Brinky. And ended up backwards. So Blue Racer goes through to 5th, then Ace Killer 6th. Brinky falls back to 7th. Jambu 8th. Burkhardt liveried Mercedes this season. Be careful, Jambu. One on 4 wheels to cross that white line. Pick yourself up a nice big penalty. Got away with it this time. Fat Pickles in 9th then. A little way off the back of Jambu. 6.4 seconds. He's got himself a penalty as well. He's also got Philo closing up on him if he can keep that thing pointing straight. Out front then of Gecko, still got that 0.7 of a second gap between himself and Elvio. It's one of the better camera angles that PlayStation have given me. I do like those overhead, far away shots. Top two then starting to break away. Potter 1.8 seconds back. Again, Mart falling back a little bit as well. 2.1 seconds now under threat from Blue Racer behind, just 0.6 of a second. Ace Killer only 1.9 back as well. A little gap developed between him and Brinky. That's stretched open to 1.2 seconds. Jambu's another 5.7 seconds back. Then we hit Fat Pickles. Still got that penalty. Now he's got a Philo right behind him. Philo though, got to be careful, this is where he went backwards. A little bit tentative on the throttle through there. Fat Pickle's going to lose his penalty, that's going to allow Philo to come through and take that. Take the right round this corner. Horrible place to put your penalty zone. There you go then, Philo goes through, Fat Pickles drops that penalty, tries to get back in the slipstream of Philo. He's just about managed it. Can he stay there though? That's the question. Goes a little bit deep into the Andretti hairpin. Little wobble on again from Philo. Fat Pickles just keeping himself in touch. Oh, he's decided he wants to see if this thing will go backwards as well. Onto it, Fat Pickles in the background, but loses that toe from Philo in front. Now Philo got work on his hands, 3.3 seconds to close up on Jambu in front to lap 5 of 15. Gap very similar at the front, 0.8 of a second between Gecko and Elvio. Potter in that Nissan just not able to keep pace of the two drivers in front. Mart as well, just 2.5, lost another tiny little bit to Potter in front. He's under serious threat here from Blue Racer though. Oh, hold on. Oh, we've lost Mart. We've lost a Mart, I think. He was right there and now he's gone. Lost his connection. Yeah, we're down to 9 drivers. Mart's out of this one then. Can he reconnect and get back in for race 2? We'll see. Gecko found a tiny bit of time over Elvio and stretches that to almost a second. Got to be careful though. Elvio, he doesn't want to fall out of that slipstream of Gecko in front. As you come over the crest there. Takes that time back down from Gecko, drags it down to about 0.7, stretches back up through there though. Plenty of tyre wear showing already on these cars, pushing hard here at Laguna. Potter falls even further back. 3 of a second. He's now under threat from, let's get ourselves out of this view. He's starting to come under threat from Blue Racer a little bit, 2.2 seconds back. We've lost Mart. Unfortunately, Ace Killer then up into 5th, 0.7 behind. Oh, Blue Racer in the dust. That's going to help Ace Killer out. Brinky, 2.5 back in 6th. Philo 7. I've gone right down to 7 drivers. We've lost Fat Pickles. Brinky's off circuit now. Oh no, it's all going wrong here at Laguna. Wow. Down to 6 drivers. We've got lobby issues. What's happening? Fat Pickles, Jambu, Mart and Brinky. 6 drivers push in. Gecko stretching it around that outside on the right hand side. There's a little look in his mirror. Happening. No, nobody's got. The lobby's crashed. But people are still in here. What is going on? This is the most random lobby glitch ever. Right, hold on. Nope, it's not me. Oh, there we go. The host has ended. He's not. I bet he's not. We've just been oofed. Let's see if the other lobby's open. No. We've got issues. We've got lobby issues. That might be it, people. Oh my gosh. There should have been another lobby at least. Everyone was leaving the room one by one, and I thought, yeah, that's what I saw. Just people dropping out. I assumed. I know Martin's got a little bit of a network connection issue, but I thought that might have been his issue. So down to 9, but then yeah, Jambu, people just rolling across the sand, no throttle. Hey, what's going on? All right. I don't even know. There should be another lobby there at least. There should be our lobby, obviously, Potter McPot, and there should also be I don't even know who's hosting the other lobby. I've got pros and pro-ams, and that's not on there. That was up earlier. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. Someone says PSN's just taken a dump, but obviously not the word dump. Yeah, everyone's been booted. People can't even join chats a minute, I think. Yeah, can't even get party chat. People are saying it's actually PlayStation Network rather than GT7, but still. You were on one, Blue Racer. You were on one with that after that little spin round in quali. Obviously, Philo chucking himself out of the race, and Mart having a bit of a mare helped you out loads. But yeah, you were sort of starting to come back. But try backing out. Okay, let's see. You know it takes ages, right? Boom. Even less. Look. How are you still going, Golden Brownie? Huh? You connected to PSN Direct or something? Alright, let's see what we get off lobby hosts, admins. Obviously, I can assume all lobby hosts are desperately faffing trying to open a lobby, but that might be it for the night, peeps. Short, wasn't it? 7 laps. Yeah, people getting all sorts of connection errors being thrown up. Unable to proceed. An error occurred while connecting you to PlayStation Network. There you go. It's just popped up in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Look, PlayStation Network cannot be reached. Online features are mashed. Is pretty much what that's saying. Whatever it said. So, ouch. Yeah. So yeah, PlayStation Network outages have just spiked in reports in the last 33.5 seconds. Oh dear. Right. Let me send Potter a message direct. Let's see what happens. I can only stay online so long while nothing's happening. Still just that one. There are obviously people online, but every single lobby got a single person in them. See if we can get in. It said network errors, didn't it? So yeah, something went wrong. Yeah, if we can't open lobbies, that's it for the night. I'm just still waiting for the official confirmation from you. That wasn't a very nice noise. Unable to proceed. An error occurred while connecting to PlayStation Network. You cannot save because the network is faffed itself. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, there's an image just been thrown up in the chat from, I think it was Brinky. It was Brinky. PlayStation Network outages reported in the last 24 hours. Like la 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 spike. There you go. Nobody online now. What won't you do what I want you to do? Oh, I've done it. Well, that's it, peeps. That's it, peeps. We're not racing again tonight, by the looks of it. Are we? Yeah. Fortunately, it's out of our hands, isn't it? Blue Racer, you can't do anything. I can't do anything. PlayStation obviously can't do anything. That's the end of that. Well, there you go. There's a 7-lap race to watch, if you want to watch it, as drivers are slowly departing from the lobby. Yeah, that's it, peeps. That's it. I'm knocking it on the head. Obviously, nothing's working. PlayStation Network has had a terrible accident. Okay, official confirmation in. Then we are going to run this same race next week. Unfortunately, let's have a look. We then break for the week after I come back with 6 races left. Okay, so yeah, we're going to push this race back to next week, and then we take a week's break during the half terms, if you know what they are in America, if you're listening, for the schools. Look back on those 7 laps with glee that you were coming back through the pack, Blue Racer. That's what I think. That's what I say. Yeah, so Potter's saying we're going to rerun this race next week. We then take a break, but it does give a lot of the drivers more time to practice racing Nürburgring, because that's the race that we return on. It's a love-hate relationship there for some drivers. If you know it, you've got to know it like the back of your hand if you want to race it well. But yeah, unfortunately, we're not racing tonight. So yeah, that's going to be it, people, tonight. I hope you've sort of watched like what you've watched, what's been left of it. There's not been a lot. Apologies. Good qualifying though, wasn't it? Thanks, PlayStation. Yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Yeah, I'm going to say it all. I hope you like what you've watched. If you have, comment, like, all that sort of stuff. Tell your mates, tell your mums. Screw you, PlayStation. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of here.